1-1. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Scooped up. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Tom Chen comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Tom Chen.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And whatever they've done in the first 2 games of this series, they're going to want to bottle it. They have absolutely crushed the baseball here on their way to 2 blowout victories.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Smith sprinting after it, 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gross ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And a good swing right there gets them the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the first. And we always talk about the importance of getting off to a fast start, so you can be sure.
Moreno, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run and 7 driven in. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Batting fourth,
Junior Lake takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Joe Gross will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, yesterday he just didn't look like himself, but he's been good lately. He's had 7 RBIs over his last 10 games.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Nope, that's down.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. He's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Dino Dominguez gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
You know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. With a moment now, here's a look at the defense we'll see from Reading. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls, so this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And this is what you like to see, especially coming off of a loss in his last start. These first couple innings, he's coming right after guys.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8, catcher.
So striding in, number 27, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters. Make sure that pitch gets inside instead of staying out over the plate. That one ran just a little too much to catch the corner.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Eric Kratz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Catcher, Eric Kratz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A quick out, number 1. And with that, let's get a quick look at the Akron defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
James Bowers is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Dominguez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7th, first baseman
Josh Gore will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Kirecki. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full. Redding is out in front here, 1-0. Henry Cho steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Into the box, Mark Kirecki. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have 2 there, and he makes the play near the line.
Stepping in now, Chester Smith. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rod Caudle will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Rod Caudle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Hit to first. Ballou is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th. Second
At the plate, Chase Darno. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward the alley and left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
From the stretch, Tom Chen is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That's inside. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hard hit to first. To second for 1. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Redding leads it 1-0. Pliny Washington is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
First baseman, Brian
Ballou will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit to third. Bowers comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting.
Joe Gross will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Dino Dominguez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's set. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Difficult to lay off, but he did it.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Good battle. Count remains full. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Johnny Sisler is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Johnny Sisler.
Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The center fielder, number 55.
Richie Moreno is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's just one of those fluky plays right there. He gets a late break off the mound because he's concerned about the business end of that bat, and who wouldn't be? And they wind up not being able to get an out on that play.
Junior Lake will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Eric Kratz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And with the bases loaded, why not take one for the team right there and let that pitch hit you? It could have been a run.
2-1.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second.
And if this was going to be fair, it wasn't going to be fair by much. You'll see it hit just inside the white line. Another foot or so, and that's a foul ball. Instead, this is going to go for a double and drive in 2.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Smoke toward third. And he goes down to the knee, but that's by him, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Josh Gore will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
3 runs already home here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, He doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hammers it to deep right field. Cho racing back, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
I'm sitting up here thinking that once this ball gets down to the corner, it was going to be easy 2 bases. But he decided better of it rounding first, and he's going to hold on there with just a loud single.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Standing in now, Rod Caudle, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Chase Darno. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I don't think it's at all surprising about where these 3 pitches are going to be located. As we check them out here on Show Track, you're going to see all 3 pitches right down around the knees or lower. Now, they didn't get the ground ball that they were looking for, but guess what? Consolation prize, you get the strikeout.
Tom Chen will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, normally, he has a lot more success with that slider than he's had tonight.
That misses. 2-0.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
3-0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here it is on 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To short, hit hard. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Barry Hirsch will step forward now to lead things off.